Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. It's Friday, woohoo, long weekend. I've actually decided to have Bank Holiday Monday off. I said bollocks to it, I ain't working. Fuck it. So yeah, Friday, long weekend here now. So I've got a beer review for you, but quickly before we get going, you'll see by the title, obviously, what's coming up. But Stonehouse, my local brewery, Stonehouse Brewery, released a new beer the other day in bottles, and while I was there I noticed they had another one as well in a bottle that is in collaboration with a website that sells their beers. So what I'm going to do is show you what beers I picked up, and I will tell you which one's coming up. Well, you'll know, won't you? Obviously from the title. So the one that I'm going to be reviewing is a Session New England IPA from Stonehouse Brewery. And this is their Twisted Citra, coming in at 4.5%. So I've got that £2.20, 500ml bottle. So a real bargain. And the one that they've done in collaboration with, I believe the website is called Best of British Beer, is their Coronation IPA. 500ml bottle, coming in at 4%, and that's £2.20 as well. So that'll be coming up next weekend. But at the moment, excuse me, bit of gas. At the moment, we're going to be looking at their Twisted Citra Session New England IPA. Like I say, 4.5%, 500ml bottle, £2.20, an absolute deal. And on the back it says Hazy Session New England IPA with tropical mango, citrus and pine from Citra, Mosaic and Idaho 7 hops. So there we go. Plain black bottle cap. The Stonehouse sidelines glass. Now they haven't got the sidelines on here. I think they are looking at doing more of these sort of beers. So I don't think it's going to be so much of a sideline thing, if you like. It's going to be more of what they're looking into. They're still going to be doing their traditional beers. They've got like 4 or 5 set beers that they've done forever, if you like, and they're going to be stopping there. But I think they're going to make this more of a regular thing. So let's get this open. It's nice and cold. It's been in the fridge for a long time, to say the least. And get it into a glass and see what we get. Ooh, look at that. That is looking proper New England, that is. That is looking proper New England. This has only just come out as well. This was advertised about a week ago, saying it's coming soon. They were tasting it out the thing. I know they've got it down on tap at the brewery, and I think it was only 2 days ago that it was actually mentioned that it had already been bottled and what have you. I think it was Wednesday they said it was going to be bottled, or it was in bottles. Yesterday I picked it up. I was going to review it yesterday, but it's Friday now, so we're doing it today. So look at that chicken stock in a glass. That looks absolutely fantastic. 4.5%. That looks absolutely fantastic. Fantastic. So let's stop waffling on. Well, I'll tell you, it's hazy. It's hazy. It's looking like chicken stock. We got just over a finger of compact white head. Looks great. I can't see no bubbles going up. Usual thing with me. So let's give her a bit of a swirl. That head is really thick. Give her a sniff. Now it's not very good, to be honest. I feel a little bit cold. I've had the sneezes for about half an hour. So I might not be very good nose wise on the aroma wise. Yeah, it's hoppy, it's citrus. It's got a dankness about it on the nose as well. But yeah, for something 4.5%, bearing in mind I feel a little bit bunged up, even though I've blown my nose. That smells bloody good. So, let's dive in. Stonehouse Brewery, Oswestry. Twisted Citra, New England IPA, 4.5%. Cheers. Yeah, they've done a good job of that. They've done a good job of that. The beer Looks thicker and heavier and more weighty in the glass than it actually is. It's certainly not light, it's certainly not watery, there's none of that, don't get me wrong. Well, I say it's not light. It is light, but it's not watery light, is my point. But it's still a decent body for 4.5%. It's got a creaminess to it in the mouth. Carbonation is minimal. As you'd sort of expect with a lot of sort of craft beers, they tend to be quite low on carbonation. This is no different. Yeah, the body and carbonation work really well on this. It'd be very easy for the carbonation to be way too much for that body. They've got it bang on, and I think with the carbonation being lighter, it gives that body, it almost makes the body feel a little bit heavier. Yeah, you have a proper sip of that and the beer feels quite weighty. Super smooth in the mouth, nice and soft. I'm gonna have to crack on with this, like I'm halfway down, I haven't given you tasting notes yet. But on the taste. Tropical. Tropical citrus notes. But the tropical notes are quite punchy in this. Some sort of like New England's from the supermarkets, they feel really light. But this at 4.5%, it is punching above its weight, this beer, to be fair. Tropical, mango, orange, citrus, that citra hop, you really get, for me, that's the biggest thing in there. There is a little bit of pine in there for me. I'm getting a little bit of a piney sort of resinous feel. A dankness in the taste as well. I got that on the nose. Like I say, really smooth and soft. I'll tell you what, for a 4.5% New England IPA, that is banging. A little bit of bitterness there. Can't, you know, it is there. It is there. I know, like, really, New England, they're supposed to have a slight bitterness. But again, at the ABV, it's still got that quite a big bitterness for it, even though it is still quite light in bitterness. It's quite a big sort of New England bitterness for the ABV. Excuse me. 4.5%. Taste wise, it's punching above its weight. The way it's drinking, yes, it's quite heavy, and you could say it feels sort of heavier as you drink it, but it's almost a light drinking experience. I don't know if that makes any, it probably don't make any sense at all. I'm kind of contradicting myself, but you drink it, it's light, it goes down, then it starts feeling a bit heavier, and on the taste, it's sort of punching above its weight. That's a great session IPA. That really is. New England IPA, I should say. So yeah, I'll tell you what, if you can get this on Best of British Beer, give it a go. Stonehouse Brewery, Twisted Citra, New England IPA, Session IPA, New England IPA. That's a banger. That really is. That is punching way above its weight. Drinkable. The exact flavour. I'm not going to say crisp and refreshing, because these kind of drinks aren't always that way inclined to be. But yeah, a hot summer's day, that's gonna quench your thirst. It's not got the crispness of a lager, which to me I wouldn't say you expect really. But yeah, Stonehouse Brewery, Twisted Citra, Hazy Session, New England IPA, 4.5%. Well worth a go. So like I say, Best of British, Go on their website, see if you can pick it up. That's it for this beer review. Big thumbs up from me. If you've had it before, I doubt many people have, but if you have had it before, that's a great beer. Give it a try. Comment, like, share, blah, blah, blah. Subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you again soon on another one. Cheers.